Bracy Skills Clinic's back with a video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Follow me on IG, Bracy Skills Clinics. Man, so Scottie Pippen is really upset, man, over that Last Dance documentary. And, it's his opinion. Of course, we all just looking at it from the outside, looking in. We don't know all, even with the documentary, we don't know all that happened behind the scenes. Scottie Pippen was a player. He was a key player on all those championship teams, Hall of Famer, top 75 player, top 50 probably even. So, of course, his opinion is always going to be valid because he was there. He played on those teams. So I'm not really going to go at Scottie. You know what I'm saying? Because Scottie's more valid than all of us. He was there. He's right next to Jordan. But what I am going to talk about is this narrative, and Scottie's contributed to this, but this narrative about Michael Jordan being a bad teammate, bro. Let me tell y'all something, man. Especially for you non-basketball heads, okay? Every winner that I've ever seen, true winner, I'm talking Jordan, I'm talking Kobe, we're talking LeBron. Those are, most people's top 3 players, right? Most, okay? Real hoopers, at least. Not these ESPN analytics stuff. I'm talking about real hoopers. All of them were not that liked, okay? All of them had teammates that didn't like what they did or how they carried themselves or how they approached their teammates or whatever. But let me tell y'all something, man. To be great, you can't be liked. Okay? So if Jordan wasn't an a-hole, right? Like everybody says he is. If Jordan wasn't an a-hole and had less rings, okay? He was liked by, let's say if Jordan was just that ultimate likable guy. Let's say if he had a personality of a Dwight Howard. No shade towards Dwight Howard because Dwight should have been in that top 75 list. But I'm just saying, what if Jordan had that friendly, approachable mentality like Dwight Howard? And he retired with 1 or 2 rings instead of 6. But he's liked, though. Teammates just love him. They enjoy playing with him, all that type of stuff, right? What would y'all say about Jordan? Jordan wouldn't be looked at as the great. Y'all be saying, oh, man, Jordan's such a great guy. Jordan is such a great guy. And, but he just didn't win enough. Y'all would say that. The media would say that if that was the case. But see, now Jordan, but instead, Jordan is this quote-unquote a-hole that bashes teammates and talks to his teammates disrespectful, and we just didn't enjoy playing with Jordan and blah blah blah, all this stuff everybody's saying about Michael Jordan, right? But he got 6 rings and never lost in the finals and never went to a game 7, okay? But he isn't quote unquote liked. Which one would y'all rather be? I'd rather be option B, the second option. Y'all can have option 1. Care about being liked. I remember, which podcast was I watching? Was it Baron Davis or Gilbert Arenas? I forgot which podcast. Somebody said, most of the time when you retire from the NBA, you're not really fooling with your former teammates like that. You might have a few that you were really, really close to that you keep in touch with, but for the most part, most of your teammates are temporary. They cool with you for that time being you on the team, and then once you retire, it's over. So when you really think about it, who cares about being liked? Jordan is what's Jordan's worth now? 1.6 billion or something like that. And you got his teammates talking about how, we just didn't love playing with Jordan. Or all Jordan's getting all the credit, and we did, like Scottie said, we did so much for his brand. In terms of what, though? Like playing your role and helping them win championships? Okay, yeah, that's valid. Because it takes a team to win, right? Every team, it takes a team to win. You know what I'm saying? But how silly would it sound if Ray Allen came out and said, oh, man, we did so much for LeBron's brand. Even though Ray Allen hit a clutch shot, but like I said, it takes a team to win. So I'm me personally, me being a real basketball fanatic, I'm not feeling this narrative about Jordan was just such a terrible teammate, bro. Jordan has 6 championships and has never lost. And y'all sitting here talking about his demeanor as a person. Yeah, I know it's bigger than the game, but he was like that so that he can win on the court. Let's understand this, bro. He carried himself that way as a competitor. You got to be like that as a competitor. Jordan at the time was the face of the NBA. Everybody was coming for Jordan. You had all these superstars in the 90s that wanted to win off of Jordan. He had to be like that. He couldn't just be this, oh, how you guys doing? Oh, it's nice, Mr. Michael Jordan. I'm just the nice guy. When you got Patrick Ewing and the Knicks trying to win, you got Reggie Miller and the Pacers trying to win, you got the young Orlando Magic. That's all the Eastern Conference. Then you go to the West, you got Karl Malone and John Stockton. You got the young Lakers with Shaq and Kobe once Shaq got there. You got all these teams that are Gary Payton and the Sonics, Suns, Charles Barkley. Bro, you got all these greats that at the time had no rings that were trying to win off Jordan. He had to be like that. See, y'all don't understand when you're a competitor, man, you got to keep some type of a competitive edge. This, even in business, not just sports, like even in business, you got to keep a competitive edge. It don't mean that you got to just walk around disrespecting everyone, but you got to keep some type of competitive edge. Once you put your guard down, then your competition feel like they got you. You see what I'm saying? So I don't understand why everybody keeps harping on this Jordan was a bad teammate. Man, I don't get it, especially if you're a basketball player, bro. If you're a basketball player and you feed into that narrative about, oh, Jordan was just never liked and everybody hated Jordan. And man, if you are a basketball player, I'm talking about a legit basketball player that's played this game a long time or either went and played the game for a long time at a high level. Man, I really question you if you feeding into that, bro. I really question you if you feeding into that because y'all know as a competitor and as a true competitor, you have to keep an edge, bro. Why does everybody keep harping on this Jordan's a bad teammate? I don't get it, bro. That to me, it's strange how that narrative is being pushed over 20 years later. It's very, very strange to me. You know, it's almost like it's some form of hidden agenda against Mike. To me, that's how it looks to me because I just don't understand why everybody keeps harping on that. From the media guys to Jordan's former teammate, why are y'all coming out with this now? Because it was coming out, people were saying this before the documentary. You know what I'm saying? And say what you want. I'm not saying it's not true, but why are y'all harping on that when this man was a winner? Scottie, Jordan helped you win 6 rings too. Just as much as the role players helped Jordan, Jordan helped the role players too. So I'm trying to figure out why is everybody harping on this Jordan is a bad teammate, man. I don't get it, man. So that's my video today, man. Leave the GOAT alone. Leave Mike alone. We out.